Welcome everybody. Y'all ready for this? The Hustle. My name is Steve Armopoulos, and these are my co-hosts. I'm Talia.
And I'm Tech Luciano. You may have heard me on radio, you may have never heard of me at all, but that's okay.
Y'all gon' learn today. Your whole life was a struggle, had to make it out the jungle. This is a show for you. Welcome to the hustle. Under pressure, never break a fold. Keep chasing your goals until you blow. Now, welcome to the hustle.
Welcome back, everybody, to another special episode of the Hustle Podcast, episode 71. And we got Chung in the motherfucking building.
What up, y'all?
We got a super lyrical MC that's been doing her thing for a long time, formerly known as Chung Lee. A lot of people don't know that, but she used to be killing. She was killing that shit back in the day, like 15 years ago.
Super facts.
15 years ago.
Yeah, about 13, 10
nice
to 13.
10 to 13?
Yeah.
No, she's been a monster on the scene for a long time. She went away, she came back. She's one of the top rated MCs in the city right now. Notice that I didn't say female MCs. I just said MCs, right?
I like that.
You like that?
I like
it's a
it.
fact. I even put on the gloves for this one. You know what I'm saying? No face,
Hello.
no case. You know what it is. We
Hello.
outside. Chung is in the building. How you doing, man? Welcome to the hustle.
I'm feeling good on this Friday night. I'm glad to be here, Good vibes.
I'm not gonna lie. We usually do this at like 10 a.m. on Sundays, so Friday night is kind of lit.
I'm
It is
glad.
good. It is good. It's a good energy today.
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't be up at 10 a.m., especially on a Sunday. So
I got no choice, but
Yeah.
that's a different story.
Say that to Steve.
Tech looking like Forrest Whitaker from that movie Ghost. Come on, bro.
Forrest Whitaker, my eyes fucked up.
oh shit, that's fucked up.
So Chung, you've been doing your thing for a long time. I've been listening to the music for a long time. You got that smooth delivery. You got that cadence, like gritty East Coast flow. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You listen to the lyrics, super lyrical. You gotta always
I
listen
wouldn't
back
say
to it.
that. I wouldn't say super lyrical, but
You can flex a little
it's
bit.
up there. Yeah,
You can flex.
I dibble and dabble.
There was this one song that I remember from back in the day. I can't even remember what the title was, but it was with the Royal Peasants Crew. It was a song about DG.
Oh, Widget was in there. I remember that song.
I don't think Widget was in it.
No,
Widget wasn't in that track.
No.
He was in the video.
I are you talking about like the DG Elmers guys?
Yeah,
I can't remember what it was.
You can't remember the niggas' names.
So long ago, but it was a little catchy hook.
I did some songs with some Uptown dudes, some DG dudes, people from LaSalle, but it was just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
I was like 17, 18, 19, took a break, but whatever,
Just dabbling.
Yeah, I was dabbling. Dabbling.
Why not?
You know how I do. Hello.
So when did you decide to start taking it seriously, though?
2019.
2019?
Yeah. And I could say that's literally the other day, right?
Yeah, like
It's the other day. And for somebody who's been, somewhat consistent, with it, since 2019 where I'm at, I'm really proud of myself. And I have like my producers like Cotola, Shab, and Craven to thank for that, because it's not just me. I have crazy productions and shit. So, yeah.
yeah. Those names she just dropped, by the way, that was a flex right there. Just pointing that out.
good production goes hand in hand.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Once you find
A
it's
good
like
beat
glove
selection
that fits,
and like some producers have very good productions, and then sometimes within their selection they have mediocre shit,
Mm-hmm.
and some people don't have a good ear to pick the right beats,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I do. Like I pick the right shit from these guys, like the craziest shit,
So let me ask you the question that I know Steve's dying to ask you, which is 2000. Because I mean, yeah, we mentioned it. You dibbled, you dabbled for a long time. I remember you back when I was on the scene heavy, which is, let's not date ourselves, but it was a while ago.
Let's not tell her age,
Right? Even though they know my age already, but fuck it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna do it to you. I'm polite.
Okay.
So 2019 rolls around. What was the catalyst for you to be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm jumping back in this shit full fledged. I'm going for this shit. What was it? What was
it?
the vibe?
Man, I think I was just bored of shit. Like, and I was like seeing the shit that I grew up off of coming back to life, which is the rapping on the 70s beats, soul sample shit like Ghostface and Wu and all them back in the day. That's the shit I used to listen to, my brothers, because of my brothers, right? My older brothers. So I bumped into Craven's productions, like, our algorithms cross paths, and I seen he was making that type of productions, and I was like, oh my God, this guy makes me want to rap again. And I wrote some shit to some beats he made, and I'm like, yo, I'm trying to work. What's the situation? He's like, man, just come through and let's do it. And since then we've been building like that, you know?
That's fire.
Yeah. So it was organic in a way.
Yeah, exactly.
I was giving your stuff a listen. I got a Lauryn Hill feel to it a little bit on the rapping side of it, obviously, not the Lauryn Hill singing. I didn't get to hear any singing stuff.
Oh, no, not the singing side.
Yeah.
No, I hear you.
And I have a question, like, as you are a bit of an older schooler in the game.
Watch your words.
What?
Nah, that's good. No, I'm not
it's-
ashamed of that.
It's good. It's good. It's
shit.
experience too, you know? What would your, like, thoughts on, like, I'm talking.
I'm sorry.
Don't
Fucking
you know,
rude.
The ladies are
You've been hating on me
speaking.
all episode.
I'm always hating on you. That's not new. Anyways,
Act like this, you know what I'm saying?
what are your thoughts on, like, the female MCs? We're going to say female MCs in the game right now in Montreal, like, as, like, the new schoolers. What's your thought on that?
You've been dying to ask this question.
Trying to get me in trouble.
100%.
You can answer diplomatically.
I know, and that's what I'm
Or
gonna
you could
do.
just be real and
Just
say
be
it.
real off the rip. Say whatever the fuck you want to say.
Man, okay. I could count on one hand how many female rappers there are in Montreal, for real. Most of them are singers or like melodic type artists. They're not rappers. Like I know the difference between each, you know, vibe or whatever you want to call it, genre or whatever. I would say it's very commercial. A lot of it is commercial. It's not like nobody's really doing what I'm doing. Not to say my shit is better or anything, like, to each their own, you know? Yeah, okay, respect. Fuck, shit, you heard it from, you know, from the tech.
What do you want, what do you want
From
me to
the
tell you?
tech. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, like, it's commercial, but, like, it's cute. Yeah.
I understand what she's saying.
Yeah, it's cute.
And I understand what Talia was trying to get
I even know how
you to say.
I don't even, like, yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna help you out. What
Right.
Talia was trying to get you, I'm gonna help you out too.
Okay.
What Talia was trying to get you to say, right, was that all these other girls in Montreal, not all of them, because that's just a fucked up thing to say, but most of these girls in Montreal, they just on that stripper rap shit. Everybody's trying to be Ice Spice.
Right.
Right? You thought I was feeling you? That's what all these girls are trying to do. But it's
Catch
true.
one. They're trying to catch one. Type
Exactly. And you came out the box spitting, and it's refreshing to see a female just step out, and it's not even about the gender with you. It's like, yo, she's rapping. Like, it's refreshing for me anyway, as like an old school, as an old head fan. It's refreshing to me.
Yeah, because, like, when I was listening to her music, to me, that felt like real hip hop. Whereas, like, the shit I hear now from the city, myself included, like, I'll put myself in that category. Like, it is commercial. It is very, like, stripper rap. And, like, you don't hear that raw, authentic female hip hop rap anymore from the city. Wake up, ladies.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just curious to see, like, what some
There used to be some back in the day, like Tally and them, you know.
Yeah.
Look, your roots are the golden era.
Right, exactly.
The fact that you're coming
A lot
back.
of these girls that we're speaking about, they're like 22, 23.
Yeah, exactly. They don't know this music.
So they grew up on Nicki and Cardi. That's like
the difference.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like the fact that you're coming back with these bars, like if you listen to the bars, like, okay, maybe I said it wrong before when I said super lyrical.
Right.
It's a great vocabulary that you use. You know what I mean? You have
Right.
a wide variety of words that you're using. It's not your typical
Different cadences
It's
and
not your
stuff,
typical
all that
wordplay,
matters.
the schemes and everything like that.
Sure.
And it's literally, when I hear it, it's like a vibe. It's like one of those, you just listen to it and you vibe out. You're in a car, you're cruising, you know what I mean? It's just that nice, slow, it really hits the soul, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what the sample loop
Yeah.
vibe gives you, you know? Chill vibe. Smoke to it, drive to it, whatever the case is.
But what it is too is it's originality in the sense where like you don't sound like everybody else in the city right now, which is, and I don't even want to just keep saying the city because then we're pigeonholing the whole episode. It's everybody in general. It's not just this is not just a Montreal thing. It's all over the place. Everybody sounds the fucking same. That's just what it is, right? Like everybody is.
Female artists in Toronto sound like that too.
They all sound like that. Yeah. All of them. So it's like people are just afraid to take that chance and just be themselves and be original.
But
and
maybe
like,
that's not them, you know? My style is not their style, and that's just what it is.
Yeah, but I mean, their style's not even.
But there is female rappers that's doing what I'm doing, like Shay Noir.
Yeah.
And like Armani Caesar, she raps on that type of shit. Like, but they're from America, obviously. But you know, I mean, there's still a lot of good female rappers out here that are like saying something and know what they're doing on a beat, you know. And then, but they're just kind of overthrown. It gets oversaturated.
So why do you think that is? Why do you think that like they don't get the attention that the stripper rappers get?
Because the rap game is very sexist, right? So there's very few men who appreciate a woman's pen, but mostly like men want to see women's like half naked, you know what I'm saying, see the titties and ass and speak up, but they don't want to hear about how big your gun is. Like, you know, a man doesn't really want to hear that from a woman. And then like the women, like to relate to a woman, a lot of women are girly. So like, you know, they have to like cater to, if they want to get that audience, because women supporters is like probably the best thing ever, you know?
100%.
Right. So like, it makes sense, like to like it just depends on how you're playing the game, like, you know, and you know what it is, like shit like that. But if you're just like in it for the art and you know what it is, you know what sounds good, and you're staying true to you, I'm staying true to me. This is what I like to do. This is my sound. That's why it sounds organic. That's why, you know, it's moving how it's moving, and that's
why it's connecting.
Right.
I agree.
Was there a reasoning for the rebrand and the changing of the name? Like dropping the Lee? Was it because of the video game? And
yeah, I seen a lot of Chung Lees, especially after the Nicki Minaj song. And I was just like, oh my gosh, she couldn't say Katana or somebody. She had to use Chung Lee, right? So like, I don't know, like I wanted to change my whole name, but I have too much things out prior to my current stuff with Chung, and like to change the name, like people don't know me like that, to just change my name, it's gonna get lost into translation, you know what I mean? So I just took the Lee off. But
why Chung, actually? Why? What is that?
She's too young to know.
I don't.
Well, Chung Lee is from a game. Well, Chung Lee is a character from Street Fighter, and basically,
I've actually played Street Fighter.
So if you put Street Fighter into the play, you know, she does high kicks, and her signature move is like high kicks and spin kicks and shit. So stuff like that, and also my eyes, because it's Chinky. I was given that name. Some people make up their own name. A lot of people make up their own name. I was given that name. At first, actually, I'm not gonna lie, it was Chinky Lee.
Chinky Lee. I think it's a good
and
choice.
And after they,
yeah, you might have got canceled for that today.
Yeah, right. I'm like, yeah, back in the day, shit wasn't so.
Nah, people weren't as sensitive.
Everyone's sensitive now. That's
but you know what's cool? Because if you think about like Chung Lee from the video game, like if you really actually think about the history of video games, right? I'm a nerd a little bit, I guess. Whatever. Fuck you, Steve. If you think about the history of it though, like Chung Lee was like one of the first bad bitches in a video game that like females could actually lock into this game now and have some representation where she wasn't like the supporting character that needed saving. She was out there whooping ass, like so that's actually a dope ass name.
Yeah, man. I love it. And I was thinking about changing it because typing Chung into any search bar on DSPs, there's going to be a bunch of Asian artists that pop up first. Because there's a lot of, you know, so it's hard. Like, to like, you literally have to punch in the song after you write my name to get directly to my, you know.
Do you
got a bunch of Korean people popping up and shit?
Of course. Do you feel, just because of that, what you just mentioned, do you feel like it's stopping people from finding you?
I think so.
Yeah.
So it's either I need to like apply more pressure and get my numbers up more, so like it pops up
Definitely
before everybody else type shit. But we'll get there.
Yeah, you on your way.
that's it.
You on your
We'll
way.
get there.
Slow and steady wins the race. You know
Hello.
what I mean? It was a song that you recently released. I don't know if it was last year or this year. It was the one with Boy Blue next to Pop, I think.
That's 2001, 2021.
I was looking at the
2021.
I was listening to everything Chung, that's why.
Yeah.
So I heard that production Cotola on that was insane. It really brings you back. It brought me back to it. It had like a Mace feel. You know what I mean, I was just listening to it. It was like cruising in Miami or something. It had a feel. It had a vibe. The video was dope too.
Yeah, like a sophisticated gangster feel.
Exactly.
Shout out to Blue too.
Yeah, Blue was supposed to be.
Supposed to be here tonight, but it's all good, man. We got you next time, Blue. It's all love. Blue.
So yeah, you got that. You got I think the recent one I saw was the production from Nicholas Craven, Caveman.
Cave music. Yo, you need to get the names right. Yo, this is not good. This is no bueno. No bueno.
I confiscated the pen. It's over there somewhere.
Like, ¿qué pasa?
So yeah, that like right there, the beat, great music. You know what I mean? It's the same thing that I mentioned before. The bars are there. The production is there. You got the cosign from Griselda. I saw on Instagram and everything.
Not Griselda, but Conway.
Griselda.
I mean, he's part of
Griselda. Yeah, but you got to be specific.
Just run with it.
Conway.
Just flex.
Flex it a bit.
Nah, but I want to be specific, and I don't like every interview I go to, they say it, and it's like, it's okay if people fuck with my shit, but I haven't worked with him. It's not that serious, so I'm not that,
You're being humble.
Okay, I guess.
About it,
I guess.
Like,
I don't know.
It's not every day.
I mean, it's a dope nod. You got to know.
Yeah, it's not every day that you have somebody that's like popping in the States giving you some props, you know what I mean, for the music. So
right. It's
that's
true.
definitely a great thing. You know you're on the right path. You just got to keep pushing.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, it's good people,
What do we have next in store?
Oh, well, recently shot a video, right?
Yeah.
It's a movie. It's beautiful, clean. It's directed and produced by Cotola. We're dropping Chung 2. I don't know if we should stop right now and bring Cotola into the picture.
If that's what you want to do.
Come.
If that's what you want to do, you look ready.
Let's do it. On Fessa.
So we're talking about Chung 2. Was he the producer for Chung 1?
Yes, he was.
The whole
fully
EP.
produced.
The whole EP.
I've been dropping projects like that fully produced by
What's up, man? Nice to have you on
Where
the
is he
pod.
going to be seated, y'all? Where is
Right
he?
next to you.
Right next to me, right over here with it.
I might get it wrong, but was the Shadrach song on that?
Yes,
EP?
it was.
Okay, I got that right at least.
Good job, Steve.
Is he good right here?
Yeah, to get a
right
bit
there?
closer for the camera.
Yeah, so I would say we about 80 forward. Look at the camera, man. He's trying to direct you into to where to go and shit.
You good?
Yeah. Anyway, so boom. I'm gonna do it like back in the day, the Temptation. Ooh, pass it to you. You know what I'm saying?
He's got to catch it and finish off the dance.
Exactly.
Lower it a bit.
So Chung 2 is like 80% done. I got a feature from my cousin who's an artist in Jamaica. She's a big artist. She be touring in Europe and shit, Greece, all over the fucking place, and she is really dope. I have like a reggae vibe on there. I always have to add my reggae songs on there. I'm a Jamaican, so I gotta represent. Productions crazier, content crazier. So the first video for this project is dropping hopefully next week. And Cotola, talk about the experience so far with me and this shit.
Been crazy.
It's been crazy. Please elaborate on that, sir.
He has a lot of white
for
hairs.
real, like, I mean, since we started working together, I mean, I always knew she had like the bars. That's what I always looked for. Like when I work with artists, I don't work with that many artists. But if I do, that has to be on the table. Otherwise, I don't feel comfortable working with too many artists. So that's the base of it. And now on the second album, we trying to top, the first. I think we're doing it. And
got a very good response from the first one.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
Like you wanted,
Facts.
Exactly. So, yeah, because it's always a challenge to make it better and better and better, and I think we're doing it with ease, man. And it's nice.
So what's she like in the studio?
Damn. She hard on the studio. I mean, because we're perfectionists. Even me, like, yo, we do that again. We do that again, and we go until we have it perfect,
right.
And if it's not right, then we redo it like another day. But
which can be very, very frustrating at times as the artist and as the producer as well.
Usually, she has it on the first 3 takes. So. No, it's cool to work with an artist, and she's creative too, so she could like pen down bars easy. That's important.
It makes your job a lot easier.
Yeah, definitely.
And how did you guys connect? Was it a friendship over the years, or
somebody introduced us, and then like she heard my production, and from there we started working on the first track, and I think the first track was the High Waves. No, was it? Yeah, 70-30, something like that. So yeah, on the first tracks, we already knew it was gonna be like a banger. You know what I'm saying? So.
Floors are sticky in here. Welcome to the hustle, baby.
totally threw me off with that last. So Cotola, finish that last sentence you just said, because Miss over here with her sticky comment totally threw us off our train of thought.
Even me. What was I talking about? Like,
I think he said that the first track they did together was pretty fire on the spot.
Yeah, I mean, it was everything we did was fire. But as soon as like we started working together, I knew it. Like,
so the chemistry was there.
Chemistry was there right away.
Am I annoying in this?
You about to get yourself in trouble, sir.
I mean, I could deal with it.
There you go. I like the answer.
I'm pretty sure he's dealt with more difficult people.
No, because for real, like I'm used to like working with all kinds of people. Like I'm Latino, I'm hot headed, and I'm like kind of crazy too, probably too. You know what I'm saying? So we get along.
Like you seem pretty calm tonight.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
I get that.
So in terms of the soundscape of this next project, is it kind of like very similar to the first project, or are you guys kind of evolving in a different direction?
Evolving, yeah, definitely, yeah. We're trying to make it like harder.
Kind of both.
Yeah, kind of both.
Same lane, but just kind of expanding upon
a little bit. Yeah, and yeah, my palette. I always trying to to get out the box. Like that song, those songs on the first album. A lot was influenced with like Latin rhythms, but like Latin jazz shit. Like instead of always using the same type of samples that everybody uses. So that's my motto.
I've been a fan of your production for a while, bro. Like I remember,
Thanks, man.
I might get it wrong again, but there was a song called Agua Negra.
Yeah, Agua Negra.
That one the video was sick too. That one was.
Steve's Puerto Rican.
So I remember like the video for that. You had like some gangbanger peeking out the window and shit.
Oh shit, yeah.
That was a dope ass.
That's like 10 years ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. And I think there was another one, Volvi.
Volvi, yeah.
Bro, that one, it was like a vibe.
Yeah,
I remember hearing
definitely.
that Volvi.
Yeah, I mean
sick.
that's what I'm saying. Like even in the Latin genre, and like they all do the same shit.
Mm.
I always trying to stay out the box of that, And I always was one of my favorite producers of all time is like DJ Muggs, and like RZA.
I hear the sound.
So that shit is like, for me, it's like
Muggs is so underrated. Like to this day, he's so underrated. I find it's crazy that like he doesn't get mentioned on a lot of like when people talk about production, like nobody really mentions Muggs, but like those early Cypress Hill albums were like incredible, bro. Like the soundscape on those
Soul
albums.
Assassins.
Yeah.
To this day, he's dropping productions with a lot of new artists. Al Divino, Rome Streets, like all these new artists.
Yeah, he's in tune. Like he got in tune with the new wave.
Yeah.
Like a lot of producers, like from back in the days, they didn't get in tune with the new wave. But I feel like he's not, like you said, like recognized. But I feel like he's
adapting.
He's adapting to the new wave, like to the new underground. So
Thank God for it, because we needed to get off of this drill shit. I mean, there's a lane for it. I like it too. I mean, I get in my mood where that's all I want to listen to. But it's nice to finally start to hear something different. It's like that real shit is coming back around. And it's nice for somebody like me, because I don't got to complain as much. So that's a good thing for all of us.
It's an evolution too. It's like I feel that it's not like in the 90s, same type of boom bap. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Like make it more like either classy or like it's
trying
like
to evolve that old
luxurious.
school shit.
It's exactly. It's something else.
Like a different type of
evolution of what it was.
A different flip on the sample. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
It's really like it's really kind of like that East Coast mafioso rap is like making a full-fledged comeback, in my opinion. Like
even the soundscape is different. It's a little different.
No, 100%, because it's like
the drum. They call it drumless, even though like RZA, they've been doing it.
That's
but
true.
I think that with Rock Marciano, he revived that. And so from there, then
Rock's getting his flowers finally too. Busta, I think I seen Busta somewhere saying that like Rock Marciano is like his favorite MC of all time, which is like crazy. That's crazy. That's a crazy.
No, he's super dope. Chung, you were mentioning the video that's gonna be a movie. Give us a little insight on what the video is about.
This is Steve's specialty.
I mean, I wouldn't say there's basically a concept when I say it's a movie.
Sell us
I'm talking
sell
about
tickets. Come on.
Sell tickets. If you're gonna tap in, you tap in. If you don't, like, whatever, fuck you, But like the video is clean. I have special guests in there. I could say a few scenes with some folks. And it's just a song itself. It's from the new project. It's different from what I've been putting out, because my last project, it was very dark, dark, like street, like type shit. This one is like kind of like next to pop, but like more refined. Haha, I like that word.
A little more flirty, a little more, Yeah.
So you'll see a lot of my feminine side in here too, So, you know what I'm saying? And like, I'm just excited for everyone to see it. I just love how it looks so far, as for the production and everything. Like, Cotola recently went back to school for some media shit. So like his camera skills is better than before. So like, I love it.
Cotola out here killing shit.
Yeah.
I feel like a good way to summarize this next project is like, she'll still punch you in your motherfucking face, but she's gonna look good doing it.
Yes.
Right? I hit the nail on the head with that one?
Yeah,
She flips the hair. Yeah.
Cool.
I said, I like that. Yes.
With her hair dead and her nails done.
Well, I don't really do the nails, but
Yeah. Sometimes like videos don't have to have like a big concept.
No, dude.
It's gotta look good.
Right.
No, we're gonna drop more videos for the project. This is just the starter cat, right? These other songs have a concept to it. This is more of like, I'm just talking my shit on there type thing. These other songs, it has the title, the whole concept, the content of it is a topic or something. So I could like, do a video like surrounding what the fuck I'm talking about on it, right?
There'll be a consistency to it.
Exactly. So
Right.
like
That makes sense.
later on we will get those type of shits.
You mentioned you have your cousin from Jamaica that's on the project as well.
Yeah.
You didn't mention her name.
Oh, Shanique Marie.
Shanique Marie. See, you were about to shade her right there. You're about to leave her totally in the dark.
Oh, no. Because I'm just like, that's my cousin. You're right. I didn't say her name. That's terrible.
Or at least she didn't say her
Shanique.
name wrong.
Good catch. Steve.
I know, right? Oh, my God.
I got so
This guy is like,
guests that
don't
I
you
gotta
have a
keep
song
going.
called Caveman? Some shit. This guy's crazy.
Cut me some slack, baby. Cut me some slack.
Yeah, Steve's sweating right now.
Cut me some slack.
Shoot. All right, so what's going on? Oh, there you go again.
See, look, now she's going to throw me off my game again. More sticky feet stuff.
Yo, it's the boots.
Have you been doing any live performances in the city? I saw you just did the Ras Fresco show the other day.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. On Friday.
You got anything else planned? Anything that the people can pull up on and see you do your thing?
So far, there's things. There's more action that's supposed to be taking place in America more than out here.
Okay.
But like, as for shows out here, I guess until I drop the project, because shit's been really quiet for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I do get people that know my shit from like before, that know how I whatever. Like people I'm cool with that hits me up to do shows and whatever. But a lot of times it's like favors, you know, and I can't do that. I'm sorry. Like, you know, so like as when it comes to like shows and shit, like you just have to follow me and keep tabs on that, because right now I'm just working on music and putting shit out. And yeah, man, that's all I'm focused on right now.
So if people stumble upon a show with you on it, they're lucky. Just keep an eye out, keep your eyes peeled.
It just sometimes the shit just pops up, you know?
No, it's like mysterious in that way, you know what I mean? You just pop up, you do a little performance.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you don't know the next time you're gonna see Chung out there.
Well, less is sometimes more.
I operate by myself too. I don't have a manager like pitching shit to people and whatever. So like anytime I get any type of work, it's strictly off of someone's like seeing my shit, liking it, and, you know, seeing if I'm willing to do it, you know.
We were talking about the shift in the music, how female MCs started coming back to the forefront. For me personally, I think it was young MA that really started that gear back to like aggressive street rap, or not your typical stripper rap, or anything to do with like Nicki Minaj, Cardi B style, right? What do you think?
Young M.A.?
Because I remember when she popped off, like everybody was just like going crazy. And
I wouldn't say she's lyrical.
no, not even lyrical, just in the sense that it's not your typical like
well, she
Barbie
wouldn't
doll
she
stuff, you
yeah
know?
well, she wouldn't be talking about that because she's like a transgender, right? Like she thinks she's a dude, so she's not going to talk about it.
I mean, she could probably whoop my ass.
She could definitely whoop mine.
But before her, there's like, this is what I'm saying, there's women out here that get busy.
Mm-hmm.
So before her, there's Rhapsody that was there the whole time.
100%. I mean, even like Snow the Product.
Jean Grey.
Yeah, Jean Grey from Brooklyn Academy.
Yeah, so like they're out there, you know, and those are the ones. Like Young M.A. came through and she did her thing, but like
I don't even really feel like she did really much.
I don't think she like changed. Like she came through and like made a like I don't know what she made a statement to you. Like did she feel like she shifted some shit?
That Ooh track was fire.
Energy still.
That's what it was.
Shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't really for the bars or not.
No, it was.
Yeah, she had an energy. Yeah, she had a
from
style.
Maine, like,
she styled. Everybody from
dominated
Brooklyn
the
swag.
Her. That was about
Yeah,
it.
Brooklyn kids got swag.
She went viral, dominated for a bit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
She looks like Jim Jones. She does.
But like you mentioned too, like Jean Grey and other great lyricists.
It's crazy.
She go look at her picture when we done this. Tell me I'm bugging.
No, I see it.
It's because of all the denim she wears.
Nah, she looks like
The
Jimmy, bro.
braids and
It's
shit.
a fact.
Yo, shoot. I hope she doesn't see this.
So, like,
I hope she does.
you mentioned lyricists like Jean Grey. The thing is, I think it's so prevalent in NYC that you have these type of spitters. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like they're there, like so many great MCs, like female MCs from the States, that there's a lot of them in the States and people are used to them. Here, like you're like you said, a handful I can count that are really doing it like that over here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where you got your foothold. That's why people are paying attention to it, because you're unique in that sense.
Yeah, well, that's a great thing in my eyes, is it? More leeway for me.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm joking. But like, yeah, man.
It took me a minute, but I got it.
Leeway, get it?
If you could start working with some artists that are like really popping off right now, who would be on your list?
Anywhere?
Anywhere.
Ooh, who would I want to do a
Hold
song
on, pause
with?
it. Is it current or all time?
All time or current?
Let's do all time. Let's dig up some.
Okay, give me a
dead
number
people.
though. Top 5, top 10. How much?
Yeah, we'll do 5. We'll
Top 5.
Keep it
Ten's
to
too much,
5. Yeah,
man.
10's a
Yeah.
lot. People
5?
don't have. I have ADHD.
5 people I would do a song with. And on one song, could I put more than one person on a song?
You can.
you're doing a
There's
match.
no
Could I
rules.
make, could I
There's
make
no
like
rules.
a posse
doing a
cut?
posse
Let's do it. Let's do posse cuts. Boot camp crew. Let's go.
All right. Sorry. I gotta take a sniff, you know what I'm saying? All right, so listen. Track 1. Yo. Track 1. Ghostface. Styles P.
Let's go. I like
Okay?
that.
Boom. Track 2. Tony Braxton.
Okay.
Track 3. Rock Marcy with Stove on the Hook.
Let's go.
Track 4. Ooh, let me think. Nah, I would say Cameron, but I don't like how Cameron been sounding lately. So track 4, shoot. We'll put Jim Jones and Mano.
Let's go.
Jim Jones, man.
That's a
Okay.
good mix right there. Lobby boys.
And then track 5. Ooh. Oh, your phone's ringing? Track 5. Oh, gosh.
Feel like it's.
Kendrick and SZA.
There we go.
That's a nice list rate you got there.
Yes. I had to add a little of the new cats in there, you know? I'm like, come on. Let's, who do you like?
Nobody?
Tony Braxton really took me by surprise.
Because my tone and stuff is kind of deepish. Hers is deepish. It would be like a...
That's so yeah.
Nice.
Tony Braxton's very sultry. She's
sultry.
she's so underrated, bro. I'm about to listen to. We
And
about
she
to
still
listen to Tony
still
Braxton
look
on the way
bad
home.
too. And she still look bad.
Yeah,
so she could be in a video doing her thing, going crazy.
Yeah, Tamar went a little crazy with the plastic surgery, but that's
Oh my God.
it's true. It's true. I'm right. Again, go.
Did you catch
go
it?
Google that.
No.
I didn't.
No, you
I gotta
didn't.
check it out.
Yeah, you should. She looks like Joan Rivers, but like light skin. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy out here. I'll be talking my shit. Welcome to the hustle.
Okay, so we got the top 5. We got the top 5 collaborations that could hypothetically happen one day. You never know.
Right.
Tony Braxton's still alive.
Shout out to Tony. Of course she's alive.
If she stays alive.
She will.
But I'm pretty sure you have some locations, some destinations in your mind that you're like, I would love to perform there one day. If I did a tour, European tour or something like that. Like, what are some countries that you've always wanted to visit and hopefully music can make it happen for you?
At this point or in the future? Because like
future.
it's because
future.
like
I mean,
where I want to perform and the countries that listen to my music the most is 2 different things, right? Because like places like Australia listen to my music a lot, and I never would have wanted to go there. But like seeing that I have a quote unquote audience there, you know, I'm like, that's a place to go.
Australia's dope. As fuck,
Yeah, shit in Australia.
like obviously my country, Jamaica, you know, but like I gotta like work with more Jamaican artists in order to, you know, in order for that to make sense. New York, Madison.
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, or some shit. I would like to do like something like once my catalog is up there, but all the people I want to do this shit with is old now, like LOX and all these people. By the time I feel like I get there with my catalog and whatever, like say like 3 years from now.
Nah, you're bugging. Do you think Jada's not gonna be still rapping in 3 years? Come on, man. Jada's gonna be rapping when he's 85 years old.
How they're not 50 yet.
I think they're probably 50.
Look, I think we gotta come to terms with the fact that the game is shifting right now.
Right.
All the older heads are putting up their gloves. You see what's going on with Onyx right now. I think they just announced it's their last tour. They're not touring anymore.
Damn.
They always say that though, right? The bands and artists always say that.
Yeah.
But you can see what they're doing with 100 Mad. They're trying to build up the roster. They're trying to get as many young artists onto the roster because you never know. One of the artists might be the next big thing to blow. And I've been seeing that with a lot of labels, a lot of collectives that have been doing their thing back in the day. They're geared now, pushing the younger artists.
They're co-signing.
Yeah, they're co-signing the younger artists. And you guys got to come to terms that it's your time now. It's up for grabs. And you can't let anybody take your plate. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. That's the whole vibe right now. That's how we operate. But like, I'm just talking about like, you know, people, like places I want to work, places I want to perform, and people who I want to work with and shit like that. Like, a lot of them are old now. You know, there's not a lot of young artists now that I admire or see like my catalog meshing with theirs when it comes to like doing a show, right? Because like your music has to kind of be relevant to an artist. So as for any mainstream artists, no one's really doing that. So it's always going to be like an underground vibe unless I change my sound and like do some drill or whatever the fuck, you know, or change up my shit.
I can see one.
Or I could do both. I could do both. I could do both, but like I don't want to confuse people too, right? Would that be a confusing thing to like?
Could look.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Branching out to this, that. You never know. Like right now, I think people are comfortable with the type of style that you have.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You have your,
I don't
you have
plan
your
on
niche.
switching up
Yeah.
at all.
You have your niche for sure.
Or you can like influence these young.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? And
but a
make
lot of
that-
people are transitioning to this sound though.
100%. I
Yeah,
think a
I
lot
see
of
a lot
that.
of people
Honestly, I think a lot of it has to do with Griselda. 100%. I think that
I definitely think
low key they don't get the kind of acknowledgement that they should for the way that they influence the culture. These guys are not just some guys rapping out of Buffalo. They literally brought New York back, and they're not even from New York City. It's fucking crazy. Like, it's insane. These man. I was on Griselda early as fuck though. Early.
Griselda was doing trap and shit at first. It was really rock, but Griselda brought the style to it. Like brought style to it. Each one of them have a different style on the same type of vibe, right? Like Benny has his own, West has his own, Conway has his
100%.
own, but it's all drumless, gory, slow.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, really, it was like Derringer's production that kind of brought it full circle for them, I think.
Yeah.
Because like his production is his style of production completely changed the soundscape of hip hop, in my opinion. It really did.
Right.
And the whole upstate New York too. Like I mean, the whole Rochester, Boston, Buffalo. I mean, even Boston too. Like you know, like you see this. A lot of artists from the same city are coming with this sound, you know?
Duplicating it.
So it's like a movement on
Yeah, for sure. Even Utica, bro. Like, ain't no rappers from Utica. There are now. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, Griselda changed the culture, man. Shout out to them. But you're right about Rock Marcy too, though. He doesn't get the credit he deserves either. I agree, 100%.
Yeah. I mean, it's like if you know type thing, right?
Yeah, you gotta dig in those crates.
Yes.
I agree.
Do you study like the competition that's out right now, or you just do you don't even see what's going on with the new generation? And
I don't really study. I don't study anything really. No, I just do. Yes, I do me. I see what's going on though, or like I have a phone, I have social media. I see what's happening outside, you know. But yeah. But like I do me, like
I think it's pretty important for an artist not to necessarily like let everybody else influence their work too, because it's real easy to get caught in that. And it goes back to what we were talking about before with just being original, right? Like it's really easy to like go on Instagram and see what everybody else is on and be like, fuck, like if I don't ride that same wave, I'm not popping. And I think that so many artists fall into that pitfall. And it's like, yo, like at least the school that I come from, again, aging myself, but the school that I come from, it was the complete opposite. It was like, yo, if you sound like everybody else, like you're whack, bro.
Yeah.
Like that was called biting. I don't know what it's called now, but from the school that I come from, you're a biter, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, so I feel like it's kind of cool that you don't let everybody influence what the fuck you're doing. Just focus on what you
get those moments though sometimes.
We all do. It's a human
I do get
thing.
those moments sometimes, especially when it comes to like posting content, you know. I'm at an age where I don't want to have a camera in my face all the time. I'm just
100%.
talking and just doing goofy shit. Like, but that's what you have to do to, you know, play that game and get out there And I could say that's one part in my my whole process where I'm lacking, when it comes to like posting a lot of shit on the internet, because that matters now.
It does matter, but not the music matter. Well, to be honest, I don't know if the music.
Yeah,
music
the talent. It doesn't matter if you're talented now. You really have to.
You're right about
sometimes.
90% hustle, 10%
Right,
talent.
exactly.
That's
So
what they say.
like,
that is what they say.
yeah. So just gotta. I'll figure it out though.
I have faith in
Bring
you.
the audio visuals.
Yeah, that's what we do. We just
A lot of them also they drop albums
Right.
with no dope videos, so that's what we're trying to do. Bring both.
Yeah. Well, the videos are super crucial too. I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of artists don't realize that. It's like you could put 1,000 songs on Spotify. If they're getting 8 streams a pop, it's not really, it's not doing anything. The video representation will at least allow you to reach a wider audience. And let's be honest, a video really connects you to a song more than just
depends on the name too, though, because honestly, my last project that I dropped with Shab and Craven, there was no visuals at all, and
See You When I
the
See You?
streamings went the streamings went crazy.
Yeah,
so it
you're right.
depends
But
on
there's you had some heavyweights attached to that.
right,
project.
exactly. So like, visuals matter.
It's circumstantial.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you mentioned with that project, Nicholas and Mike, See You When I See You. A friend of mine came from Greece, and she mentioned that like even in Greece, Nicholas Craven's production is well known and stuff like that. And in Europe, he's well known for what he does. That style, they love it. So it makes sense that no visuals, you still got numbers.
Shab too.
Yeah.
Like more on the French side, Paris and all these places, they gravitate to it
100%.
because
100%.
Making like a global.
the French community is very supportive of each
They
other.
are. We've talked about that many times on this podcast. They really are.
So-
I wish I could dip into that French bag. I really do.
It obviously hasn't been an easy road as an artist, right? Like, what are some of the struggles that you faced being an artist and doing what you're doing for this many years and everything? Can't be easy,
Yeah, well, struggles that I face. I would say mainly the financial part of it, like wanting to deliver shit how I want to deliver it, but I can't because of budgets and shit. Like, I don't like apply for grants and shit like that, So like I would say finding like motivation period, like out here, like, because it's very stagnant for as a English artist too. And just out here, period, shit is mad slow, moves mad slow. So like I don't get that motivated to work because I'm like, all right, you can make all the songs in the world, but how are you gonna deliver it? How are you gonna get this shit off? So it's not like, rollouts matter, shit like that. Dealing with fake people, people just like stroking your ego just because they see people fuck with you. People see Conway hit me up, people see like Rock, and then they be like, I fuck with you, let's work, and they can't name 5 songs from me.
Talk your shit.
Like shit like that is real weird. And shit, yeah, off the top, that's all I can think about right now.
I think the obvious question that most people would want to ask is, as a female in the game, do you ever find that men have ulterior motives when working with them? Like,
Yeah. I think people heard this story 1,000 times from women artists. Like, it's just a thing. It's a thing.
I was gonna mention the Ashanti thing
With Irv.
Irv needs to take a chill pill.
with that producer that said if you want the 2 tracks,
Right.
shower together or something.
Yeah.
There's a lot of creepy motherfuckers out here, bro.
Right?
There's some, you know.
That's laughing. That's not funny. It's like,
It's not funny for Ashanti, but
Yeah, exactly. For Ashanti.
it's kind of
So
funny.
like,
Yeah.
you're a female. I'm pretty sure situations like that arise. You know, not that specific.
You ever asked somebody to take a shower
No,
with you?
no, I have not. I'm not a producer, bro. I don't.
No, but I mean, you shoot videos and movies and podcasts. You know, you could probably get a shower out of somebody. Just saying, it's all about the suds. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I think we're lucky that we haven't. I don't know if it's prevalent in Montreal or anything, but I think we're lucky that we're a small city that. a lot of people
there's
know.
some freaky
some
dudes out
fucking
here.
Weird ass
100%.
dudes out
There's
here.
some
man.
freaky
you
dudes
got
out here. Listen.
What happened?
You know, it's like, what happened?
What happened?
Some weird ass people out here, man.
You know? But like, they do it different with people. Like, I personally been around weird people who, like, I know they're weird, but they're very, like, delicate with the weirdness, right? And like that same person, somebody be like, yo, you know, he puts drugs in girls' drinks. Like, he drugs girls and takes a...
Damn.
But he never did that with me. So I don't know what it was, but I got lucky. But like, I'm glad that shit never happened to me. Like, there's men producers out here that'll do that shit. Like, you know, you have to be very fucking careful out here.
Yeah,
you know what I
there's
mean?
some weird ass people out here, man.
Like,
Facebook
go to the
dating is
studio.
free. You don't, Facebook dating is free. You don't need to be drugging girls. It's 2023. I need to get your shit together,
there's
right?
some dudes
Roofies are
be
making a
mad
comeback.
ugly.
That's the new T-shirt. I told you last
You
episode.
said that last episode, yeah. The last person that was on was talking about being roofied.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, poor
So
thing.
I guess it is happening, and we just don't really hear
Well,
about it.
you said you heard about it in the news.
Not here in the city. So it's I guess it really is happening in the city. People got to be careful.
Yeah.
Go with any open alcohol around.
Oh,
that
I
place.
always see how I came with my own wine. Like, I come with my own drinks. I don't take
Smart
cups.
move.
See, drink out the bottle. You know,
Smart.
I was even thinking about that, but like, you know,
Because she looked at me when she said that shit. I feel kind of weird now. Maybe should I take the gloves off? Is this giving off like a creepy vibe or something? I was going for like the
I was asking why you
the
were
mafioso. I've been watching Power a lot lately, so I'm trying to, you know. But
nah, you good.
all right, cool.
I'm just trying to get eye contact with everybody.
All right, cool.
You know, I'm talking to all y'all. Don't worry.
Covering my bases, you know.
It's not because of you,
No,
but
not at all.
But yeah, I mean, yeah. The producers I work with now, like, the thing is, I work with like one of the best. Cotola, well, all three of these guys. You know what I'm saying? And I have a lot of other producers reaching out to me to work, and I don't really tap into their shit. I probably will one day, but I'm fine with who I'm working with right now. I
mean,
feel
you
comfortable.
You got an armada of producers around you. I don't think you need some creep on Instagram sending
Some
you
people
beats
have
for
some
feet
good
pics.
shit though.
No,
you know?
I
But
mean,
like,
for sure. 100%.
I'm just like,
No, you always have to keep an open ear to what's
Yeah.
available. But at the end of the day, when you have like a good team around you, and you already know stuff's popping, it's moving in the right direction, you don't want to spread yourself too thin by taking beats from here, beats from there, and then after maybe you. Have
But then I don't
want to
like-
sound like cohesive, you know.
right.
Yeah.
So definitely, it's great that like working with Cotola, doing that whole EP, doing a part 2. You know what I mean? It has a theme. The listeners connect more to it's the artist producer. You know what I mean? They go hand in hand. It seems like you guys locked in the studio together. You got the shit popping, as opposed to going on YouTube, finding some fucking beats or something, and making a mishmash of a project that sounds good by itself.
Yeah, but
one
like,
track.
I think I'm gonna eventually have to do a mixture of producers on a project.
Oh, for sure.
and not
That'll be
do
like
a
your
fully
formal
produced.
album.
Yeah, yeah. To do like a
definitely.
yeah. I can't keep doing the fully produced all the time.
Definitely try
It gets
everything,
it
right?
becomes redundant.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like okay,
Just
like,
don't stay redundant. That's it. Like,
Exactly,
always
yeah.
make something different.
Yeah.
right.
Definitely.
That's a gem right there.
There you go.
Let's drop some advice for the up and comers, people that have been doing it for 10, 15 years. How do you stay consistent? How do you stay motivated? How do you keep doing what you're doing?
Shit, I need advice. Shit, to
I
stay
think we gotta
consistent.
hand over that.
Hand of the
gem.
gem, Taos.
Definitely.
What happened?
We have a segment on the show called Drop a Gem. So you got to hold the gem.
You gotta hold a
And
gem.
you got to drop the
Got
gem.
some jewels on them.
And these are
Right.
these are actual TikTok segments that actually they're popping right now. So
Yo, it's gonna be really quick because yes, I've been rapping forever, but I've been consistent with it since 2019, which is the other day, literally, right? So I'm learning as I go myself. So far, all I can say is, all I can say is, stay true to what your art is, right? But the thing is, I'm speaking to a very select few people. A lot of people are just out here just doing shit. Like, who am I talking to? I'm talking to like the 5% of people. I'm talking to the 5%ers. You know? Shit. Don't like, I don't even know how to say it without like being like,
no, you could be abrasive. That's what it's all about.
Nah, I'm gonna say some wild shit. I don't want to sound wild shit.
You can say some wild
No, I don't
shit.
want to say. I don't want to disrespect nobody, man.
That's all I do on this show is say wild shit.
Yeah, but I don't want to be the one.
All right.
I'm trying to sound real PG with it.
Okay.
Shoot. Yo, stay away from the evils. Stay away from the evils in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, unless you in it for the money strictly, then whatever. I'm talking about the people who respect the art. Just stay focused on what the fuck you doing. Don't watch what's going on outside too much, because you get lost in the sauce and shit. It happens to me sometimes. I get lost in the sauce, feel like I'm doing the wrong thing and I'm doing the right thing. It just, move at your own pace. You know what I'm saying? Some people get it quickly, some people get it gradually, a little later on down the line. But just stay consistent and, I don't know. Stay away from the fucking weirdos. That's it.
That was great. I love that one.
Bring your own fucking drinks and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that should bring your own drinks.
BYOB.
For real.
No, that was dope. That was a dope gem. I think that's gonna make a great TikTok
Here,
clip
boo-boo.
over there.
Pass the jewels back.
We still got like 10 minutes before we got to get out of here. So you just mentioned something about staying away from the weirdos. And do you think that, let's say you make that move, you got to go Hollywood, you got to go New York.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that the industry is full of shifty snake people like that?
He's trying to ask you if you're going to join the Illuminati. That's what he's getting at. That's 100% what he's getting at right now.
Am I gonna join the Illuminati? Is that what you
why not?
asking?
That's what
for
he's
real?
asking.
Or
No,
what?
he asked that.
Okay,
That's two
what's your
questions.
question?
We gave you two questions right
All right,
there.
what's the question for
I
real?
said, do you think that if you get into the industry at a high level, that you're always going to constantly have to look over your shoulder for shifty snake A&Rs, producers, the whole 9 yards?
It depends on the situation. I'm hoping like when I get to that level, I have people around me that I trust and they deal with the weirdos and they just come to me with the shit and I could trust them with, but that's very risky too, right? Even people you go way back with, they'll kind of like, they'll like bring the half truths to you and that's a whole lie to me, I'll bring no half truths like,
That's the gem right there.
under doing shit under the table and shit. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's scary to think about for real. I'm not even thinking that far ahead for real.
So you wouldn't join the Illuminati then? You wouldn't put on a toga and do some weird shit for like
sure.
$80 million?
I'm in the building doing the whole thing.
Ow.
I'm in
Let's
there.
go. Let's go.
Wearing the shit.
You heard it here first.
This guy.
Did you
Yo, don't listen to. I'm fucking around, y'all.
did anybody watch the Grammys lately?
Thank you for bringing
my
up the fucking
God.
Grammys. Yeah, let's talk.
Is it full satanic or no? Like, I don't know.
It's the pandering awards.
100%
The fucking song is called Unholy. Like,
Oh,
Yeah,
Sam's?
The Sam
Did
Smith
you
guy,
have you ever listened to that song? Okay, here we go. Because now you done fucked up, Talia. You got me started. I'm in the car with my
Like,
sons.
hold on.
Okay, shout out to Isaiah, by the way. It's his birthday today.
Happy
Happy birthday, Isaiah. I love you.
happy
Right?
birthday.
6 years old, gangster. Anyway, so I'm in the whip with my sons, right? And my oldest starts singing the Sam Smith joint. I'm like, yeah, that shit catchy, right? Cool, whatever. Song comes on in the car. So I'm like, let me actually listen to the fucking song. Have you actually like heard what the song is about?
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention to
The
lyrics of
song
that.
is about a straight man, or at least Sam Smith's part of the song is about a straight man who's on the down low. His wife doesn't know that he's at the body shop sucking dick. Okay, that's the premise of the song. Go back and
And
listen
then
to
they
the
got
song
the kids
for
singing
real.
that shit.
Bro.
Oh, that's crazy.
I can't believe I'm this person. I never thought I'd be this person to look at my kids and be like, you cannot listen to this devil shit. But like,
No, but for real, it
like,
literally,
bro, my
like,
mind
you
was
could do
blown.
what you want to do,
I don't
but
think
like
Don't
when
push
you're,
it on the kids.
yeah,
Talia, go listen to the song on the way home.
I heard the song. I think it's about him cheating on his wife. I don't think it's about him sucking dick though. But
Cheating on his wife with who?
Don't
with
push it on the
who?
kids.
no,
Don't
because
push it on the
because there are a lot of men out there that are on the down low,
no,
but
no,
at the same time,
100%.
it's like we don't need to put it into music.
That's all I'm
it says
saying.
he sat back while
Or-
she's dropping it. She be popping it. Yeah, she put it down slowly. Like
That's
it's not.
the other person's part of the song,
And that other person is a transgender.
which I have no problem with. And I want to be clear, no, because
You know what?
I be
It's
getting a lot of
crazy
hate
too.
on
But,
TikTok.
like, he even talks about Balenciaga in this song.
Bro, I be getting a lot of hate on
Right.
TikTok for the shit I
That
be saying
song.
on this podcast.
Anyways, but besides Sam Smith, right?
Yeah, the double
The
horns and
whole
shit.
the whole award show,
Red and black.
a lot of the men besides like Busta Rhymes and them, they were dressed very, even like the quote unquote straight men, like even Rick Ross, he had on like these bell bottoms. Like you had to come in kind of like representing like some, I don't know.
They're
Not
pushing an
just
agenda.
that. The fashion show, 2 weeks ago? Did you see Doja Cat?
No.
You didn't see what she
Oh,
was
like
wearing?
she was like, she looked like a fucking bell pepper.
Yo, she was like all in red.
Yeah,
like,
she looked like a bell pepper.
She looked like a marble or something.
That was like,
Yeah.
she
what
looked weird.
is that?
But what I was trying to say earlier is, right, I get a lot of hate for the shit I be talking on this podcast on TikTok specifically because people are a bunch of betas and there's fucking...
'Cause they're consumers.
And they're weak, okay? And they're afraid to have their own fucking opinions, so go fuck yourselves. But secondly, I want to clarify this statement also is that, like, with the whole Sam Smith shit, I'm not, believe it or not, I'm not against homosexuality. Whatever you do behind closed doors is your business. It doesn't affect me one way or the other.
But
One way or the
you
other.
see,
I
it
don't give a fuck.
But you see how we always have to say that before we say what we have to say.
Yeah, 100%.
Because they're bullies, yo. We have to be
100%.
like, listen, I like. It's not like it's like black people speaking about Caucasians, right?
I thought you was gonna say the Jews.
Right, or
I thought so
whatever,
too.
or whatever, right?
But,
Speaking
yeah.
about Caucasians, you know, and it's like you have your 1-2 things. Like everyone, even any race, they say something about somebody, and it's not that I'm racist, but I see something about like a what do you call it? Like an ongoing, like a.
It's a trend.
A fact is
It
a
keeps
fact. If I
happening.
if I see an Asian person committing a crime, am I racist for saying that an Asian person committed this crime, or is that just the fact of what just happened? Like, I don't see how that's racist.
Listen, I just say that, like there's an agenda happening. Like there's been gay people since the Bible days, since the beginning of time. We know they exist, but the way that they're pushing it, I feel that it's a little overdone. And that's just Chung being controversial. Controversial.
No, but it's a fact, and but the one good thing I did get out of the Grammys this year, believe it or not, is that the Grammys, the Academy, has finally decided to acknowledge hip hop culture. I mean, let's be honest, this should look like the BET Awards this year. Am I bugging? Like, it's about motherfucking time. Hip hop has been the influential culture for the last
Yes.
30 years. The Grammys has never acknowledged hip hop until this year, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Was this not Jay's first performance at the Grammys? Is that not the most fucking craziest shit you've
They're
ever heard?
trying to they're trying to pander to everybody. Even Lizzo, her band was every woman was fat. So like they're trying to like pander to the
She had a
gays,
fat
pander
band?
to the fat women, pander to the blacks. Like, you know, they're
She had a
just
fat
like
band? I didn't
Yeah.
notice the fat band.
I
That's
read a
crazy.
statement from one of the organizers.
they don't want no one saying nothing back because
They
the
wanted
Grammy
to
always
include
everybody used
Yeah.
to complain about the Grammys and how they operate. So now they're just trying to cover every corner,
Every angle, yeah.
every angle, so no one can say nothing about it. Like, you know.
Whatever. Hip hop got his.
But I hope I
due.
do get a Grammy one day.
There you go.
But,
I probably might not be
I think
there.
they're covering for the Satanists a little too much over there that night.
But it's every year. Like, why are we acting like this is new, bro? Fucking Nicki Minaj's performance at the Grammys have always been fucking satanic. It's what they do. They do this shit every year. It's not news.
Anything that's outrageous, I mean, they love it because it's gonna attract. Even though they're gonna say they're not connected to it,
Right.
It's gonna attract people
Because
to
they
it.
they
We're talking
collect
about
the
it right now.
I was
energy.
talking
It's
about it
the
at the
energy they
table.
collect from it.
Yeah, exactly. It's energy, man.
But I feel also that like lately, not this year, but other years, like Alchemist
Yeah,
was nominated. All these like real hip hop
it's true.
type of albums were nominated. So in a way, there's like a type of thing where they want to bring the real music back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm not mad at that though. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, it's slowly making the shift. I can see it. You're definitely right, and I think it's only right since we have Cotola in the building right now too. You got to drop a gem, bro.
Oh shit,
gotta
it's true.
drop
Yes, Cotola.
I feel like he about to kill
Hold
this
the
shit.
gem and drop it.
what's the gem?
Vibe.
You decide what the gem is. It's just drop a gem, man. Some advice, whether it's for up and coming artists, producers, entrepreneurs, whatever it is.
Well,
away
I just
from the
gotta.
Illuminati.
It's gonna be quick. I mean, you just gotta believe in yourself.
The cliche lines.
I don't know, just straight off the head. Yeah, believe in yourself, and like what I do, always try to be out the box. Like be original, be yourself. You know?
Aren't original.
Yeah, but like I mean, if you want to make it, if you want to make it in this world, you got to be you. Like you know, like if you trying to follow everybody, you're just another sheep. You know, when you're yourself, you stand out for anything in the world. Like you're trying to have a job, you're trying to, you know, whatever you're trying to do.
Exactly. A lot of y'all need to just work.
Exactly. So besides that, that's pretty much it, man. And have respect towards people.
Oh,
Bars.
bars. Okay,
Gem drop.
before we get out of here, where can the lovely people find Chung? Where can the lovely people find Cotola too?
Cotola, you go first.
Well, they can find me on probably Instagram now because I ain't using them the other no. So El Cotola, and that's pretty much it, man. Like check the music. ELCOTOLA. That's it.
And on Instagram, Twitter, it's Chung is Chung. So CHUNG is Chung again. On Instagram, it's just that. On Twitter, it has an underscore after it. My YouTube channel, Chung, just type Chung, you know, type in like one of my tracks, probably Cave Music. Yeah, check out Cave Music. That's my latest video. Like run them numbers up for me. Ow, ow. And yeah, I love y'all. Thank you for having me here, man.
Thank you for coming.
Here. Thank you for being here.
Yes,
And sorry
one
for,
love.
Sorry for pronouncing. Actually, what is not even?
No, it's all love,
I got
yo.
all the fucking titles wrong today.
It's all love, yo.
But I blame it on the weed pen. Good thing you took it away from me.
Good thing.
I was smoking too much of that weed pen. And that's
Yo,
it,
Tech
guys.
is my favorite person right now.
I'm
Yo,
telling you, text the man. Text the man.
Tech
for
is
this.
hilarious.
Like, comment, and fucking subscribe, you dirty motherfuckers. Hustle Podcast.
Hustle
We love y'all
Podcast.
and hate
We
y'all.
Sponsored by the Illuminati.
Fuck it, I'll take it. Yeah, right.
All right, before we get you guys out of here, we're gonna.
Never heard of me